More than a year after the BP oil spill, tar balls are still washing ashore in the Gulf Coast, and a recent study confirms some of the oil spilled is still out there. CBS's Bigad Shaban is in Port Fourchon, Louisiana, where the cleanup continues this morning. Bigad, good morning.
Well, Jeff, good morning. And here's just a small sample of what we're seeing here on Fourchon Beach. They're tiny balls of tar. Essentially, they're the same consistency as clay. You can mash it really the same way, but in doing so, you get that oily residue on your fingers that are pretty difficult to get off. Essentially, when the wind and water started breaking down that oil sheen, it turned parts of it into globs of tar just like this. But now a new study is saying oil from the BP disaster, just like this, may not actually be breaking down as fast as scientists initially thought, which could now pose a long-term threat to ecosystems. Now, across the 8-mile stretch of beach here on Fourchon Beach, BP crews are now forced to clean up these tar balls, which actually started appearing about 2 weeks ago thanks to Tropical Storm Lee. And it churned in the Gulf, essentially bringing back up globs of oil that were lurking below. Now, it was in June of last year when the first wave of tar balls started washing up on shore because of the BP disaster. And the leaking oil well was actually capped about a month later. But now, almost a year after that, the remnants of the disaster are still washing up, including on the 25 miles of beach in Gulf Shores, Alabama. Now, according to that new study from Auburn University, the oil that we're seeing now appears fresh. And scientists say in terms of the consistency, it doesn't seem to be breaking down any more so than the oil that they saw about a year ago. Now, for now, BP isn't commenting on the study, Jeff, but they have deployed extra crews to clean up the oil along Gulf Coast beaches.
Bigad Shaban in Port Fourchon. Bigad, thank you very much.